Hey, what's up, lightboltjoe here. Today we're going to discuss the 2023 action film, The Retirement Plan. This stars Nicolas Cage, Ron Perlman, Ernie Hudson, Ashley Greene. A bunch of other people are in this. This is a bit of Baywatch. This is a bit of, as in 2015's movie Baywatch, bit of John Wick, pieces of Fast and Furious. We're jumping from the Cayman Islands to Miami to DC. We're going pretty much in that triangle. Back and forth. So Nicolas Cage is an ex assassin, if you will, an ex CIA agent, and he was forced into early retirement in the Cayman Islands. And so his daughter, who plays the character Ashley, whose real name is Ashley, which I find very entertaining, her husband Jimmy is a driver for this, drug lord kind of crime syndicate boss, and so he steals this hard drive, and therefore now his whole family's in danger. So then now Sarah, the younger daughter, is being sent off to the Caymans to go visit her grandfather and stay with him. That way she's safe, while her mom is being kidnapped and used for ransom. So it's just back and forth. Who has the hard drive when, and who's going to kill whom, where, and things, right? Cool action sequences sometimes. The editing was awful. Absolutely atrocious and embarrassment to film, and it's unfortunate because you have these great talented people with a really good story, but it's just so poorly executed. Bro, when I tell you I had to watch it back just to make sure I'm not losing my mind. Character gets shot, right, on a boat. Character gets shot. The sound effects delayed, okay? And then the character falls off the boat, but you know that he didn't hit the water yet, because there's a distance between the railing of the boat and the actual water. So the character is falling, and as his feet are like just passing frame, you hear the kush push, which is the sound a full body makes, not partial head first kind of a sound. That's just one example. You have other sound effects just not timed right. The stunt choreography was very choppy. It's just weird. You have these great scenic locations, you have great talented individuals, you have a pretty decent story about, the guy in Miami who's going to be running for governor, is the one behind it all, and he wants to drive his leverage, for his campaign, stuff like that. And if anybody says otherwise, fake news. So it's a good loop around kind of story, like who Jimmy actually was working for originally. He was working for the government, etc. He was an informant. Things, a good wraparound, but the execution was god awful. I'm so upset to say it, because you have these talented individuals who were given good characters, but the editing was so bad. So bad. So bad. Who approved this? Who approved this? Fired. This was clearly not tested with audiences, because somebody would have pointed out, excuse me, what's going on with this? Clearly only one singular take was done for certain aspects, because who approved of these choppy combat scenes? It's like, oh, I'm going to chop this way and you're going to go into the chop. No, that's not how this works. You got to go away from the chop. It's unfortunate, but we watched it. Wasn't even on the list. Popped up in the things I might like. I watched it, didn't like it. On to the next review. Mucho mahalo.